What about now? Is that better? Should be better. Got my better camera up too, so the camera should be a whole lot better too. What's going on, everybody? How we all doing tonight? Give me 1 second. I've got to. There we go. So how we all doing? That's me, humble. Yeah, it was really, honestly, you guys, it was more of a confidence thing. My teeth were pretty bad, and I really didn't want to be making you guys look at what I look at before I got my teeth fixed. But now I got a new girl, you know, uh, new level of confidence. So things are different now. What's up, brother? So Humble had a hugely long day at work today. Um, got another long week ahead of me next week. So just a bunch of the same old shit, just new, So it'll be different. It'll be different. Everything's different now. Mix up with the management team at work. So I've been filling in as a manager, which isn't an issue. I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the game. But they're not paying me for it, right? So I'm manager or acting manager for like 2 weeks, just showing them that I can definitely do it without having the manager there. So hopefully that all works out. And I showed them that I could take on another store and do things. So I'm just trying to move the numbers in the proper way in order for them to identify what's going on. But the last couple of days were super slow at work, so I haven't had a chance to really shine like I can. So it's all different. Super tired, a lot of work. BTH, what's up, bro? Good for you, man. So yeah, let's talk to chat. Let's see here. Bait the Hook is in. Let's see. Cartier Silver, awesome. Thank you, brother. Mandy Brown, Nick, Donna. Let's see. Yeah, I would be too, man. Instant payout, or it's not instant, but it's faster than normal. April, how are you today? John, what's going on? I think that's everybody. Colorado Coins, what's up, brother? I believe that is Brian, right? Is it Brian or Lacey? Your favorite rocker, MLZB. What is up, brother? What's up? Thanks for stopping by. So this is Humble. I needed to get some new teeth, man. My teeth were pretty buckled before, so before I really went camera facing, I wanted to do something about that. So got new teeth. You know. Sean, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by, everybody. We got 17 people up in here already, just chilling, having a good time. But yeah, new grill. I told you guys once I got new teeth, I was gonna be more camera facing, and here we are. So you guys get to look at my ugly mug a whole lot more. Um, but yeah, crazy ride for metals. You guys, if you're not it's nuts right now. So if you got silver, grab it. If you got gold, grab it. Hold on to it. Don't sell it unless you're in the business of selling silver and gold, like Bait the Hook is, like MLZB is. Both of those guys, Bait the Hook runs auctions, MLZB runs races, and I've won lots of silver over on Trace Amigos with MLZB, Jenny Sweetheart, and Cash Money. So if you guys, if you're into races, that's definitely a good place to pick up some silver. And we're talking like $6 a spot, so how could you go wrong? Buy a couple of spots, your guy runs faster than the other ones, and boom, you got an ounce of silver. And what's silver at? Oh yeah, $90 an ounce right now. Of course he is what, John? Always get a face with the name, yeah. And the voice, yeah, I know because you guys have heard me, but you haven't seen me. A little more gray bud than me. Hey, you know what? That's okay. I'm thinning up here too. That's what happens when you get old, bro. We do bins, and that's right. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to shortchange you, brother. They do auctions also, and they do bin games also. So yeah, I've won on auctions over there. I've yet to bin anything, but I know Cartier Silver has. I know a lot of other people that have bought silver from them too. So yeah, always good stuff. Always fast shipping. Just make sure that if you're buying silver or gold, that you're trying to buy from somebody in the community, because you're helping somebody else out. You're avoiding premiums, and you're avoiding extra taxes. So definitely a good thing to buy from somebody else in the community. That's all right, BTH. I've earned all my grays and I've earned all my bald. So Humble's lived a hard life, bro. So I've earned every little bit of what I've got going on. Cartier's, you're not too ugly for video. Hey, Daryl, what's going on, brother? I'm just wondering, BTH, because I'm almost, I'm 47, working on 50. How old are you? Just curious. You don't have to say, but just wondering. If you say you're in your 20s or 30s, 50, that's 65 for Nick. I know how old you are, Nick. John, what's going on? You're 50? Nice, brother. 62 for Daryl. Colorado, Brian, yeah, I think you mentioned that the other night that you were 40. Ethan, you're still young, but you're not as young as you were. Age creeps on you, bro. Shit like this creeps on you. Trust me. Doesn't help, ex-wife and 3 daughters. Definitely contributes to a lot of this gray here. Definitely contributes to a lot of it. Trust me. 3 daughters, ex-wife, man. I used to swim in the estrogen ocean. Hi, Deneen. Yeah, my 15-year-old was running away a lot when she was younger, and she got pregnant when she was 13. So I had a grandson that I've had the opportunity to hold one time. It was a glorious time, but I do have a grandson. 56 and still dating younger. Laugh out loud. Right on, bro. Keeps you young. Trust me. But there comes a time when you date somebody younger and you realize that you guys' interests are just too far apart. That it just makes it not worth it. Where I want to come home and relax after work and chill. Somebody half my age would want to go out to the club and go drinking and have fun dancing and all those other things. And granted, that is fun, but there was a time. Now that time has passed. Now I can still dance with them. I can still, because I can dance, I can still go out, drink, and have fun and do all that other stuff. But that stuff just doesn't interest me as much as it would a person half my age or younger. But that's me. I am going to log on to YouTube so I can actually see. What's going on, Richard? Nice. You like the good girls, huh? Even the good girls with enough coercing can become bad girls, trust me. Logging on so I can see your guys' comments. I can see all the comments. You had a proof set below bid tonight. You mean below spot? I'm assuming that's what you mean. Late night entertainment with Humble, that's right. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Turn that down. Let's go live chat. Boom, I can see everybody's stuff. There we go. Well, I can still see it, but now I can see it faster. But yeah, things have definitely things are a little different now. Customer or camera facing. I'm okay with it. Thing I was ready for it when the time came. It was just gonna be a matter of time. So I'm ready. Glad I'm here. No bid on the gray sheet, huh? Bummer, man. People are pretty uncertain when it comes to their stacking right now, and a lot of people are priced out of silver. Uh, I have been talking about it for months. Don't be surprised if people start stacking a lot more copper, which I anticipate. It's already started happening. So you sometimes you got to switch gears, right? I sold 35 proof sets. If you can't enjoy Saturday nights, get a life. A lot of people are stacking copper. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I don't mind talking to the camera at all. Um, I've never been shot like that. So stage fright, all that other stuff, it's never really happened to me. I've never had any kind of nervous jitters like that. I mean, my first stream yesterday was a little different because it was my first one being on camera the whole time. So that was a bit strange. But I mean, after the first one, the second one came easy, the third one came easy, and today is even better. I just had to figure out a way to set up my secondary camera so it actually took a good shot of me so I could actually sit here and talk. Yeah, I'm holding two. I'm still stacking. I would, but a copper round has way too much premium. I feel you. I feel you, Sean. But don't be fooled in the sense that people are stacking a lot of it right now. Okay, and you can't find any kilo bars or pound bars or 1 ounce rounds or anything else like that on any of the online bullions. So, and if you do find some, it's very sporadic. So, I mean, you just have to keep those things in mind. And I've been saying, people are going to get priced out of silver, and it's already starting to show. So they're going to go for the next shiniest metal that they can afford. And what is that going to be? It's going to be copper. Now, I know on like a $2.50 round, you're paying like a 458% premium. And I get that as well, because when the time comes back to sell to that, but see, we're not talking about selling right now. We're talking about stacking. So let's speculate that silver's actually, or that copper's actually going to do something. That 458% premium that you're talking about not wanting to pay for will be a wash, and it'll be worth more than that at one point. So, I would, I'm not actively stacking copper, but I will tell you that I acquire copper all the time. I just got my second 5 ounce Libertad 5 ounce round from MSJ today. Now, I didn't pay for it, I won it. I probably have close to 200 to 225 ounces of 999 fine copper, which is already refined at that point. So that makes it a whole lot easier for, because you don't have to clean it. You don't have to worry about there being other metals mixed in with it. It's already done. The work's already been done. Right? So let's look at chat real quick. I'm holding for now, saving for a dip. Sean says I sell them for three each. Or Bait the Hook says I sell them for three each at Sean. I have been considering and deciding what to keep out of all coins. So if I decide to sell when silver hits $100 an ounce. Today, it's my first time I added silver to the stack since $52 an ounce, and today I got an 8 ounce for $787. It's expensive. Yes, it is. But it's only going up, Ethan. It's only going up. Let's see here. I have some prospectors too. 51 to 1 right now. We'll see tomorrow night. Really considering a gold swap. Going to have to shop around for the best deal, of course, Richard. Magnetic Northwest, what is going on, my friend? Thanks for coming in. But yeah, so it's going to be hard for you to find copper if you can find it. And then, stacking it, that's definitely something that you have to think about, because it takes a lot of space. The value is still sold by the pound, but I'll tell you, when silver, or if copper ever gets switched to by the ounce, okay, which means it's hit and it's made a critical precious metal at that point. If it makes the precious metals list like that and it's traded by the ounce, you're gonna see copper do something amazing. And it's going to do something that nobody would ever have expected it to have done. Like, I don't know, $90 silver. Who'd have thought, if you'd have mentioned $50 an ounce at the beginning of last year, someone would have thrown you in the rubber room. Literally, you'd have been
all the way and been told you're crazy. Here we are, we're floating around $90 an ounce. People are priced out on it, so they're going to go to the copper. I've been talking about it for months. I know they are. And they're doing it. Samsung has changed the game. Yes, they did. I get it. I'm not questioning Samsung. China changed the game also by not exporting any silver, since they refined 75% of all the raw silver in the world. So they kind of screwed some things up as well. So there's a lot of different things going on. Back again for like 30 minutes tops. Right on, Justin. I just got a 1 pound bar um, from Liberty Bleed Silver. He sent me a 1 pound copper bar, which was totally cool. I'd never had anything that big. Doing great, Reckless. What's going on with you? Yeah, 1 kilo per solid state battery. I get it. Ethan, I just brought a whole bunch of sports cars to the sports car store to see what he can give me for them. So I'm waiting for him to call me back and let me know. I have some financial obligations I got to take care of, but I was going to do a short turning paper to silver, because that's exactly what I was doing, was taking all those cars and sports cars and trading them in for cash, and then I'm going to go and buy silver with it. But I've got other things I got to do, unfortunately, but that's okay. It is what it is. Had to make some moves last month, and that's what's going on. Janine, what's going on? You're taking off? Oh, you're okay. Let me grab some water here. Oh, that's cool. The race is on. Just hanging out at home. Right on, Reckless. Thanks for coming in. BIS made gold and silver a tier 1. All the central banks have to hold gold and silver in their vaults now. Of course they do. That's how they're backing their money. They have to have the gold supply to be able to back their money when they trade it. That's the whole thing with the BRICS itself, is the gold backing to be able to back their own currency in order to be part of BRICS in itself. 105 before 75, Justin. Or Ethan. Shining up my war nickels there, low grade, no errors. Rather have shiny silver than only hold melt value. Your coins, you can shine them up if you want. So Todd, did you get your car fixed? Yes, I did. It was expensive. So my car and Christmas and packages being stolen, all kinds of stuff. I had a pretty rough December, but it's over. It's in the rear view. The race is on, and here comes Pride in the backstretch. What price do you recommend we start selling silver? Daryl, everybody's got their own sweet spot, bro. Everybody has their own sweet spot. Normally, people wait for the GSR at that point. But really, it's up to you, bro. I'm a 15-year holdout, so if I switch, it's going to be upgrading to gold. But I'm going to wait for the GSR to get lower. I was actually going to start. I was feeling froggy the other day, man. I loaded up like 45 ounces of silver and then had another 20 ounces in my pocket. And I was getting ready to go to the coin shop and I was going to trade up for an ounce, but I'm glad I didn't because it's only gone up since then. So silver is just one of those things that the most precious metal is, let's see here. It's one of the ones that doesn't get mined as much as others. So I know platinum in itself is still like 50 times more rare than gold. So I would say something along the lines of like, I don't know, iridium. Yeah, I'm not trading my silver right now. I'm waiting. Yeah, but everybody, it's just a matter of what your sweet spot is, girl. Um, like I know other stackers. One in chat right now, particularly, has mentioned it that he's trading gold, silver in for gold when it hits 50, and then he's going to trade it in when it goes to 40. So having a structure plan like that would be good too. But it really just depends on radium. It really depends on how much silver you have. Rhodium. Hey, Passion. It depends on how much silver you have. So that person's plan was actually a good one. When it hits 50, trade up and get some, and then when it dips again, trade up and get some. It's like reverse dollar cost averaging, right? So we DCA with our silver all the time and with our metals, so it would be like a reverse DCA. What's up, Waller? But I'm holding. I'm holding until we'll be mining the moon in the next 15 years. Who said that? Magnetic? They might. You never know. Ethan says he'll trade at 35 to 1. So, I mean, when you develop a stacker plan, everybody says they're just going to offload when the GSR gets to a certain amount, right? But then we're in unprecedented times right now. Metals have done things that we're not used to, especially silver. So that being said, like having a plan to offload some and then offload another one when it gets to another point is probably what I would recommend doing, Daryl. Now, of course, not financial advice, but I have I have a similar plan to do the same thing, but I'm still in an accumulation phase, so I'm hoping that it dips below to potentially even what they mine out of the ground, because that's what the true GSR should be. Let's see here. Just one, just one mom. Just our birthdays are 6 days apart. Oh. Stacked gold, no. Silver is more used. Silver is more used, running out. That's because silver is a consumable where gold is not. So, I mean, I get it. I get it. I understand. I stack silver and gold, so I don't specify on one specific metal. But do keep in mind, AI takes wiring, and wiring is made with what? Copper. So it's crazy how things are running right now. Bill Rule even mentioned that because cost averaging as the ratio close, but still early. Yeah. No moms, my side, or stepmoms. Gold late 1990s. No, I know, Justin. Yeah, you're not telling anybody anything to anybody here that they don't already know when it comes to that stuff. Well, I'll be right back. Hold on. There we go. My face doesn't match your mind eye. Oh, so I look different than you thought I would? That makes sense. I get it. I'm way uglier than I sound. 1,000 ounces of silver monster boxes. So I'm still accumulating. So I just got some other silver in the mail yesterday and showed it off. I got a casino token and a 1 ounce, but I bought those back in December before the new year. Uh, just keep at it, Ethan. You'll get there. More kid like. Yeah. Thanks, bro. Thanks a lot. But we're all young at heart, right? So I put in my time. Trust me, I put in my time. That is very nice of you, Donna. I'm all adulty. Yeah, yeah. It's amazing how when you actually see somebody's face, it puts things a little more into perspective. I'm older. Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff, and I've definitely put in my time. I saw a lot of gold in the 90s. I wish I had stacked it. Oh, yeah, me too, bro. I still do have a lot of 1/10 ounce proof American Eagles that I bought for $65 a piece from the mint. No, see, that's awesome, bro. You're way up then. You're way up because you can get those now for 550. So you're not doing bad at all. Ugh. Contacts bother me. Bait 2 monster boxes puts you in the top 2% of world silver stackers. You'll be in the top once you get past 250 because most people stop at the 250 mark, and I don't know why, but most people stop at the 250 mark. I stacked that last year, so my goals last year were 250 and 5, and I hit it. So this year, though, because of the price of silver, my goal is 125 and 3. So hopefully we can still hit that. That does suck. That does suck when your internet's not good. Um, you can always use your phone, but man, since I got the camera, this camera that I'm talking to right now, it is so much better. The quality is so much better. Running off my laptop's better. I don't see buffering signals all the time. It's pretty badass. So I tended to buy some silver for a long time. I just I would just put the receipt in the bag. Looked at one today, spent $138. Inside was 5 ounces of silver, 1 ounce rounds, plus all kinds of junk. Yeah, man. Cool, congrats on all your happiness, Deneen. No, Deneen is awesome. And Donna, that's so nice of you to make her the doilies and as a wedding gift and stuff. That's totally cool. Totally awesome. I am 128 registered watch hours away from being partially. I've got 322 subs I need to get and 600 more watch hours, and I will be monetized. You're rich in Eisenhower's. I'm close. Um, I'm doing it organically, so I'm close. It is what it is. I have the watch hours for the partial monetization. I just have to wait because I'm 5 days behind. So I just have to wait. Yesterday was my 1 year anniversary. I posted a video on YouTube 1 year ago yesterday. So, um, yeah, the ticker starts, right? So now things start falling off that I posted last year yesterday. So today, last year, um, whatever I have at midnight would fall off from it. Oh, that's cool, bro. Do it. Yes, Danina's getting married. She is marrying Magnetic North Adventures. Yeah, I know how a rolling 360 works. There's Magnetic. Still waiting for that address, man. Actually, you know what? I'll just send that. I'll send that Morgan to Deneen and the poker chip to her, and she can just bring it over and give it to you when you guys get married. Go ahead. You can share me out all you want. What would be best? Giving it, sending it to Deneen so she can bring it to you? That's fine. You want a Queen Victoria crown or a King George IV? You know what? Whatever you send, bro, does not matter to me. Because I don't have either. But whichever one you were thinking about when you talked about it, send that one. So whichever one that was in your mind when you said, boom, that's what I'm going to send that one, okay? Don't mix it up. Don't second think it. Just send the one that you thought about initially. Then perfect, send that one. I'm down. That's perfect. There you go. First one to comment. Right on, man. So I'm gonna send a Metal Mob sticker to Deneen, my poker chip, and and that coin. At least it didn't freeze solid on
I
you.
know, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't want to like have to go through that.
And you know what? That's not bad though,
Yeah, it's very. At least it stays
because
water
it keeps
cold,
it
right?
cold like
yeah, you can just
forever.
refill it
Yeah.
over and over again.
But it's having to refill it every time you take half of it. You know, you drink it. So.
Yeah, and it's way too much work.
So that is my 17-year-old. Just grabbed some water out of the freezer. I got you, Denise. Yeah, the UK is not hot. It's kind of weather like Washington. So not a priest, bro. It's actually an undershirt for my work. It says discount tire right there. So who's gonna move where? Who's gonna move where, Deneen? Yeah, Deneen, are you moving there or is he moving here? You're probably moving there, right? What's up, Brooke? Yeah, that's where I work. The old DT. I already commented, BTH. Brooke, you on break right now? Or are you off today? You're probably on break, right? You're not, you don't have, we're not doing the Broke and Humble until next week, right? Yeah. Yeah, 1 week from today. 1 week from today, what time are we thinking? Around 8:30-ish? 8 o'clock? Something like that. Next week, the Broke and Humble show over on Broke Stackers channel. Is Surfer here? Surfer, what's up, brother? What's going on? I'll tell you, it is um, a blessing that I've met the people in this that I've met the people that I have in YouTube. Um, everybody, you know, I'm pretty blessed. Pretty blessed. No comments yet on what? What are we commenting on? Did you put up a video that people need to comment on? 8:30 works. Cool. Next week, 8:30, we'll be on the Broken Humble show. We'll be over on Broke Stackers channel, so make sure you check us out. Tomorrow night, we're on Liberty Bleed's channel. He's giving away a 1 ounce, or Cartier is giving away a 1 ounce Pac-Man silver bar, and it's number 2 of 250. So make sure you guys comment on Liberty Bleed Silver's video. Is short for that. That way you can get entered to the list, and make sure you stop by the chat tomorrow. So when he gives it away, you're there and you can claim it. Block is what's going on. Let's see here. Dang, 1 ounce ska. Yes, 1 ounce skas are getting pricey, right? Heck, a dime is getting pricey. Giving away a dime is getting pricey. You know, it's no joke. No joke right now. So what are you up to, Surfer? Just chilling, hanging out? Saturday night, my wife said half goldbacks are good options. Gauze are going the way of fractional. Yeah, half goldbacks would be a decent. Magnetic says this year's silver and copper will be saved no matter what. Hey man, like I said, I don't actively stack copper, but when stackers are getting priced out of silver, they're gonna stack something. And I would have started stacking more fractionals, like 50-cent pieces or quarters or dimes, something like that to stay in the silver game. And that's kind of what if I can't afford a full ounce, that's exactly what I'm going to do. But some people just pulled the trigger on copper. Nice, bro. Nice. Um, I went to AMPM, gassed up beginning of the week. Talked to a guy. He's like, yeah, gave me a story about his ex-wife stealing his silver from him, and I get it. And he's like, can't afford more silver, so I bought 100 ounces of copper. 100 ounces of copper this guy bought because he couldn't afford silver. He spent like $500 on 100 ounces of copper, and I'm like, dude, you're out of your mind. I would have bought a couple of ounces of copper and a couple of ounces of silver and a bunch of fractional to eat up that difference. Stacking surf elongated dimes with a surfboard long pressed into them would be an awesome gaw. That would be. I would be loading up on Constitutional myself. Daryl USA was first on what? A video he was supposed to comment on, I would assume. Madison, 26. Viewers. I find quite a bit of copper, so worth me saving and getting smelted. Yeah, no, if you can find it, then that's awesome. You have a community member selling $1,000 face Constitutional dimes and quarters. Yeah, that's it right there. If you want it, I would ask for a Surfer or OC Stacker. Both of them work. You guys work together, right? I'm assuming. I'm sitting with my mom tonight. Little house on the prairie is only good for about 18 hours. Yeah, yeah. There's only so much Michael Landon I would have watched. Honestly, not my kind of character. But I bet if you're chilling with your mom's and she likes Little House on the Prairie, I can almost guarantee you there's a few spaghetti westerns out there that she would actually watch with you. And that is definitely a way to roll the dice and mix it up a little bit more. I would too, Waller, cherish it because my mom's gone and so is my dad. So I would definitely take advantage of that time while you can because when it's gone, bro. And everybody says that. Everybody says that. When it's gone, it's gone. But there's so much truth behind that saying too. You don't even consider at the time. You know, um, when I found out my dad was dying, I literally spent every minute I could there when I wasn't with the kids and or at work. Uh, my dad had he did so many things and he had so many stories. It was amazing listening to some of the stories that he told me of the crazy stuff he did when he was younger. Because tell you what, he grew up in a different time. I grew up in a different time than my kids are growing up now. It's really weird how much it changes. The women loved Michael Landon. No, dude, I know. I know they did. I know they did. What was that TV show he was at? Heaven something? Something Heaven? Highway to Heaven, right? Highway to Heaven? I think that's what it was. Highway to Heaven. Yeah, he was quite the actor. Yeah, the women, yeah, my mom loved watching him. I don't know why, but she loved watching him, that's for sure. I just don't have time to get all that I need done. I'm going to make my dad spend money to get in home care for when I can't be here. You should. You should. Um, but do keep in mind your mom's insurance and Medicaid will pay for some of that as well, considering I just know that I went through all of that with my dad recently the last couple of years after he got cancer. So, you can get a nurse to come by, stop by ish. It's just that I'm just glad that you're able to, yeah, that you're able to spend time with her because, like I said, when it's gone, it's gone. You know, he was a hard ass behind the scenes. Always wanted to shit his way. I have 3 kids home for about a year, and then they are off. My babies turned 20 this year. Surfer, you don't look that old, bro. You don't look old enough to be having kids that old. But my oldest is turning 17 this year, so it's just time flies, man. My youngest is 11, and it's amazing how fast they grow. One of the things my dad always said was when someone was always like, "Hey, that's your boy. Yeah, he's getting big," and he always looked at him like, "Yeah, man. You feed them, you water them, they grow. They're like a weed. You feed them, you water them, they grow." And I kind of use that same thing. What's going on, Stuart? But there is never enough time. Never, because I would have liked to have talked to my dad a whole lot more about some stuff. You know, but yeah, they pay for hospice for my mom. My dad is an ER and is pretty needy. I just need to buy him some friends or a hobby. You can get him into a hobby. Why don't you show him how to coin hunt and show him how to stream? You never know. Your dad might be your competition in the future here, Waller. It's probably why you haven't taught him that yet. Yes, Stuart. I'm camera facing. Uh, it was just a matter of time. I had to get my teeth and learn how to talk with them which is like this part about getting new teeth. The pain of having them pulled out, yeah, it was a pain. Okay, it sucked. Don't get me wrong, it sucked. But talking, learning how to talk with these in your mouth, way harder. Way harder. Like, it's, I wish I could, I wish I could explain it in a way that you could understand it. Cartier, have a good night, bro. Unless you've got them yourself, then you know what I'm talking about. But what I can say is if you've played sports and you've put a mouthpiece in your mouth before, it's like having one on the top and on the bottom, right? So your tongue sits weird. It's smaller, so you have less space in your mouth. So it's a process. He won't, so I've tried. He wants to be face to face at all times. It's okay. Just needs to get him some counseling to get past anxieties. Okay. My mom's 90. We just put her in a nursing home. They charge a fortune. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. My dad's home was. They wanted $3,800 a month, and that was a cheap one. That was a cheap one. Troubled one. What's going on, brother? I'm not going to call it now, but yeah, you know what I am. I got a good feeling about the draw. I got a good feeling about the draw, man. Like, I'm feeling it. Like, you're going to be calling Humble's number tomorrow. You're going to be saying my name. I can feel it, bro. I'm just saying, man. You're going to be flipping the card tomorrow and it's going to say Humble. I can feel it. Last night I won Bob's channel round. That was insanely awesome. It says Bob 500 subs. You flip it over. It's got 999 1.0. It was poured by Medley Corrupted. Super cool. Super cool. So Bob actually was talking to me. He had 3 of them, and he gave one of them away to a big supporter of the channel. And but he did tell me that my name was in that running as to who he was going to give it to. And the other guy beat me out because he's donated thousands of dollars to Bob's channel, which is awesome because Bob deserves it. And if he's got support like that, that guy deserves a recognition as well. But the fact that I won one also was epic. For what giveaway, Colorado? The 1 ounce giveaway for LBS, or the giveaway, or the thing Troubled One Pay Dirt. Because if you're trying to get into the Troubled One Pay Dirt, it's a dono bag. So you have to donate $10 a spot, up to 5 spots, and then he adds gold the more donations you get. So the bag of the pay dirt bag gets more and more gold added to it. It's a short. It's a short. It's not a video. It's a short. And it should be like probably 3 or 4 down on his shorts list. Yeah, I mean, I don't do too bad. I mean, when I cut my hair, it looks a whole lot different too. But like I said, I've earned these grays. Eat well, pray always, exercise, and stack silver and gold equals you will look younger. Nice. I wrecked on the way from work yesterday. Been a great week. Dude, are you okay? So, I think that people imagine that I'm younger, probably because I have a younger sounding voice, maybe. But I'm probably one of the younger ones in chat right now, honestly. Passion might have me beat. I know Brian's got me beat. And Troubled One's got me beat on the young scale. cut me off and slammed on the brakes. You get a $126 ticket for it. Oh, that sucks. Ice cream is the shit. 42 for magnetic, huh? You got me beat too. You turned 50 this year, Surfer? Damn. I turned 48 in December, so I just turned 47 on December 4th, so I got a little bit to go. Yeah, everybody's young at heart, guys. Trust me, we're all young at heart. I'm the cool number 47. Me too, Stuart. We are the same age. I turned 47 on December 4th. So we are the same age. You are kind of younger, Magnetic. I mean, that's okay. You're not that young, but you're 42. Colorado's only 40, so he's got you beat there. Trouble One's 45. I thought you were a little younger than that, honestly, T.O. You know what, Stuart, I'll be honest with you, man. I feel you on the ain't got much teeth left. Still fighting. Man, just pull the trigger, bro. Just pull the trigger. Got to go do the calls. Bro, thanks for coming by, bro. I'll see you next Saturday for sure. Next Saturday, 8:30 on the Broke Stackers channel, we are doing the Broken Humble show. That'll be the second episode that we've done together. So yeah, you guys stop by, come see us, come check us out. Yeah, Broke Stacker, what a great guy. We kind of went over our origin stories last week, which was totally cool. It's awesome to find out how somebody started stacking and to hear their story and hear some of the things they've gone through. So make sure that you guys stop by next week. You and Broke are neighbors. Literally, Waller, you and Broke Stacker are literally neighbors. Silver Sewing Machines, what's going on? Like, you could walk next door, knock on his door and say, hey, Broke Stacker. Or you guys just live close in proximity. Surfer, you are 100% right. I was talking to a coworker today about that very same thing. So it's just crazy what our current regime is doing right now. It's pretty crazy how we've allowed a convicted felon to be president, how we've allowed that president to not abide by the Constitution that he put his hand on the Bible and swore to abide by and to uphold. So it's pretty crazy how we've allowed some things to happen. So I'm yesterday was my 1 year, Surfer. So I posted a video 1 year ago on YouTube yesterday. I'm getting close. Getting close. I need like 300 something subs and about 600 watch hours, and I'll be monetized. And that's just a huge feat for me. That is a personal victory for me because I never thought I'd even be close to that. Yeah, I understand, but when you take an oath, you know you're supposed to have a certain, if you have a moral compass and it's pointing the right direction, when you take that oath with the moral fibers that you've been ingrained with from your parents, hopefully, that you will not, you'll abide by that. It's your word, and when you do that and you don't follow your own word, it just makes things a little different. What if you're an atheist? I don't understand. You're allowed to vote for whoever you want. Thanks, freaking awesome. Um, that's that. Everybody's got to vote. Whether you like the president or don't like the president, it's going to change in 2 years. So, or however 3 years. I'm not worried about it. That's the great thing about, our presidency is you've got a maximum of 8 years that you can spend on the realm. So this will be the last couple of years we got to deal with it. I don't know. A candlestick? Who knows? But it's just amazing. Like I'm saying, it's just amazing how some things are. And like I said, you're allowed to vote for whoever you vote for. What do you mean they all screw the same? Yeah. Let me ask you a question though, Richard. How many people voted for Trump that aren't glad they did it? That's such a question. But there's people that did the same thing for Biden and everybody else, so, the problem with politics is they tell you what you want to hear just to get in office and then do what they want to do anyways. So, and that's been that way for a long time. I don't think I've really liked or enjoyed a president since Clinton, so. Yeah, they all say what they need to say in order to get there, and then they do what they want to do. They all have an agenda, so it's. Well, like I said, I haven't liked the president since Clinton, so. Who has to remember where they're at? Me? You have to remember we are your at. As in, like, where I'm at? Because that sentence doesn't make sense. You have to remember we are you at. Seven Deadly Sins series on SD Bullion is really cool. Both parties grow the debt, increase the size of the federal government, and strip rights from the states. The three branches are broken. The biggest issue is the division amongst the populace. Yeah, I'm in Washington State. Those have to be reversed to right the ship. No, I feel you. I I would like an independent to actually get in who's not party driven and actually just cares about the people. But the the two party system has made it so any independent that might be winning in any which way, shape, or form, they're forced to choose a party. No problem, Magnetic. I got you. This country is broken and we're headed for 50 trillion in debt by 2030. Can't pay that back. No, I feel you. And revaluing gold to $44 an ounce isn't going to pay it back either. So there's only so many. Here's the biggest problem is every president spends more than the previous president, and Trump has doubled and almost tripled the amount that they spend. So it's nuts. Yeah, I know about the precious metals where I'm at. That's why when I buy I'd be buying peer to peer instead, so I don't have to worry about the precious metal tax, which is 10%, a little over. We all want the same thing. I would think a smaller government, but for the people already here legally, not abroad, and only about oil. Well, honestly, freaking awesome. It should be about the people. I mean, that's why they always say you got your constituents and things like that. Those are people that. But honestly, it's not. Hasn't been that way for a long time. The system is broken. What are my thoughts on AI? Um, well, to be honest with you, from what I've heard, we're in a race to see who can create the best AI between us and China, I believe it is. You know, whoever wins the race first uh, will build Skynet, and then after that, when the robots find out that that we're just a problem and all we do is consume, and they try to wipe us out, then we'll be in the Matrix. All right, y'all, got to get ready for work later, folks. Actually, Tio, I can text you right now. I got my phone right here. We're still on the policy budget, the Pelosi budget, excuse me. Later, Tio, later, Tio. Trouble won't take off. Maybe one day soon. You never know, man. I'm going to message you right now, Tio. Kind of deep in the messaging. I didn't realize I haven't messaged you in a minute. Later, freaking awesome. I appreciate you coming by. Um, Give me just a second, get a message to you. All right, so Daryl, you're taking off too? Anyone said hello? Just trying to catch up. I stink at typing with my one finger. No, I feel you there. Waller, good seeing you. Freaking awesome. You too. Can catch up on chat real quick. Take care. Good evening. Magnetic, take care. Daryl. Daryl, you're taking off later, bro. Humble Stack, your lives are not laggy anymore. It's really smooth. Good job, bro. Hey, man, I switched to a webcam. So I got a webcam, and I'm using the old laptop here. So, yeah, things are a lot different now. Picture's a lot more crisp, too. Get a much better camera. I believe it's got a pretty good microphone on it, too. I believe you guys can hear me okay. But it's all, yeah, evolving, you know. Got the camera for my for Christmas, so that was cool. Night To, Mr. Richard Sir, Brother Daryl. Stuart, are you taking off? Have a good night, man. Magnetic, thanks for coming by, bro. I'll get that stuff sent over to Deneen, and then she can just get it over to you. However, I'm sure you guys send packages back and forth all the time or whatnot. So I'll just get it over to her. She can get it to you. I'm totally cool with that. So thanks for chilling. Thanks for coming by. Have a good day at work. You know, go kick the day's ass. Make it your bitch. Humble, what are you stacking right now? Anything specific? Silver and gold. I'm always stacking silver and gold. And I'll buy fractional because I have no problem, or fractional gold because I have no problem with it because it all stacks. I don't do hyper fractional, but I do fractional. So I have half-gram bars. It's about the smallest fractional I actively purchase. Um, I've got quarter ounces, tenths over there, just over there right now for what I have here. If I do stack fractional silver, it'll always be constitutional. I don't buy half ounce bars. I don't, or half ounce rounds. I don't do any of that. If I'm gonna stack fractional silver, it'll always be constitutional. If not, I'm buying ounces. I did win a casino token the other day, and it's 0.6. It's the only casino token I have in my possession, but it's really nice, so I like it. No, you're good, Stuart. I thought you were taking off, man. Talk to you shortly, Mr. Magnetic. Let's see here. Leaving us, say goodbye. Hey, David, freaking awesome. Later, Humble. Later, everyone. Have a good night. Later, Magnetic. But yeah, I'm always stacking silver and gold. I don't have enough net worth or anything. I mean, I haven't stacked enough silver and gold for me to justify buying platinum because it's really speculative or anything else like that. Now, silver at one time was very speculative too, right? Nobody ever thought it would get to the point that it's at now. So the problem with platinum or palladium is they can be substituted for each other on a regular basis. So my luck, I'd go buy a whole ounce of platinum, it would drop and palladium would jump. That's my luck. So that's why I haven't done it yet. But honestly, I'm sticking with the metals that I know because they're familiar. I know how they operate. I know how they feel in my hand. So silver and gold's where I'm at, Ethan. Ooh, teething, David, teething. Teething tablets are your best friend during the teething stages. Yeah, we use teething tablets all the time. Surfer, bro, thanks for popping by. I just want you to know that I get excited every time I see you in my chat. Just saying, man. Totally cool. Thanks for popping by. I'll see you around. Hopefully you can stop by the Metal Mob tomorrow for a little bit. Yeah, if not, I'll be up just to, say hi. Make sure you enter that giveaway too. 1 ounce of silver, you guys, is no joke. That's $100 prize pretty much after shipping. So keep that in mind. Tomorrow, Metal Mob, we will be on at 9 o'clock Pacific. That's 8 o'clock for Deneen. That's 12 o'clock for anybody on the East Coast. And you can have a chance to win a 1 ounce Pac-Man bar, number 2 of 250. I love it when Surfer pops by, man. Why are you apologizing, Deneen? You have no reason to apologize. You have a great night. You guys, we're pushing almost an hour and a half anyways. I got the kiddos. I snuck in this. I was only planning on being on for a little bit. We're here in an hour and a half now almost. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to peace out. You guys know where I'm at. I will see you tomorrow. Liberty Bleeds channel. We will be having the Metal Mob at 9 p.m. Pacific time. You will see me live all week long as well. Next Saturday, Broke Stacker and Humble. So Broke and Humble show on the Broke Stackers channel, 8:30 on his channel on Saturday night, and then flipping it back around, going right over to us over on the Metal Mob at 9 o'clock on Sunday. So Humble's been pretty active lately. Pretty active on the streams. Got a lot going on. I think it's totally cool that people want to do stuff with me because, come on. I'm a humble stacker. I'm just some 47-year-old schlub that put together a YouTube channel when his daughter talked him into doing it. But people actually want to talk to me. They want to do stuff with me, and that is such a wonderful feeling to feel wanted in that sense. So, anyways, you guys, have a great night. I appreciate you all. I really do. You all rock. You all do. And this channel would be nothing without the Humbles Heroes. It really wouldn't be. You guys make it worth it to do this. You really do. And you make it so I actually want to be here and I want to do stuff. I want to talk to you. All of you guys I consider friends. So, until next time, Humble Tony to stack what you can, where you can. Nothing I say is financial advice, but if you ask me for advice, I'm going to tell you what I would do. Because that's all I can tell you is what I would do. In my opinion, this is what I would do. But you guys, you are the ones who control your stack. You're the ones who control what you do with it. You end up making the decisions at the end. So do your research, gather your opinions or whatever it is that you need to do to help you make that decision, whether it be yay or nay. And understand nobody's going to fault you for it either. If you trade it in, nobody's going to say, oh man, bad on you, horrible, horrible. You know what? Because it's yours. It's your metal. Do what you want with it. If you want to go to the top of the Empire State Building and start making it rain, which you wouldn't be able to do anyways. But if you wanted to make it rain in New York, you could. You give that stuff away. It's yours. No one's going to get mad at you. If it makes you happy, really, what can somebody say? So stack what you can where you can, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you around, okay? Later, guys. You all rock.